my viewers, today once again I am on the topic with the bank transaction from the business study. In the last session of our period, we talked about the what does bank mean and what are the characteristics of it. Today in this topic, we are going to talk on the different functions of the bank as well as what type of relationship does the bank is having with us. So let us begin with the functions of the bank. What are the different functions are being done by the banks? So here are they. So the first point related to the function of bank, it's accepting deposit from public and others. Even in the characteristics we have studied acceptance of deposit. So what does it means? That the bank is ready to take the money even from the public also and even from the others, whether it is in the form of industry or whether in the form of agriculture or whether in the form of transportation, communication, or any way of method of the money, the bank is ready to accept the deposits. The second one is lending the money to public. It's about giving the money in the form of loans, to the public or requirement. On the basis of requirement, banks always come forward to help to the public. Another side, transferring money from one place to another. This is also one of the important function of it. We live here, our relative lives somewhere other place, and some emergency there is a transfer of money is been required, and this makes where we can't able to reach up to him. So in this part, the bank plays a very important role. He works as a mediator between me and between my relative to take my money to up to him. So he is the one who is transferring money from one place to another place. Collecting money by checks and bills. Okay, you are the proud customer of the banks. Soon as you open the account, you are being given the checks, right? Bill books which are being used by the businessmen. So those checks also helps in the transfer of the money from one place to another place or from one account to the another account. So it is been done. Transferring money, collecting money by checks as well as the bills. Hiring safe deposit lockers it is. Right now, this is one of the important part of the bank. It's a hiring safe deposit lockers. So any important confidential, whether it is your property papers, whether it is related to your ornaments, it may be there, you can choose a safe deposit locker where you can keep and your ornaments or your any sort of valuable things will be kept very safe. Conducting foreign exchange, that's very right there. It's because of what? It's because our currency runs in our country, but when the foreigner person comes to our country, his currency is different. So if you want to move here, then he has to exchange. He has to convert. Like if an American person come to our country and he brings a dollar, he has to convert the dollar into the rupee, and then he has to use the rupee in our market. So for that, who is standing? The bank is been standing here to exchange the foreign currency. Keeping valuables in safe custody. Your valuables, right? Your valuables, it talks related to two things. One is your ornaments and another one is what? Your money. So for that, he is a safe. So he works as a custody part. So he keeps all your things very safe. If today you deposit the money and after 10 years if you go, then also your money will be very safe it will be. And the last point what he says, conducting government transaction of state and central government. Right now, bank it just doesn't work for the people, but even it works for the governments also, as there is a huge amount of transaction in the forms of taxes which is being collected by the government as a state government as well as the central government. So those all money can't be deposited in the government houses. So for that, the best per place is the bank. So bank also conducts simultaneously with the people as well as with the government, whether it is a state or whether it is a central. So these all are related to the functions of bank. Apart from that, bank is also having some sort of relationship. And here is the relationship between the bankers and the customers. This is the bank and this is the customers, we people. So there is some strong bonding between the customer as well as between the bank. As bank is always ready to support to the whom, to the public in the different form, and even public also reaches up to the bank to fulfill their needs also. So here are some general relationships. So our bankers and customer relationship is divided into two parts. The first part is general relationship, second part is special relationship. In general relationship, we are having primary, subsidiary as well as agent and principal relationship. In the special relationship, checks as well as the secrecy of your account. Primary, when we talk, it's a debtor and creditor, right? Debtor as well as a creditor. So sometimes he becomes a debtor and creditor, sometimes we become the debtor as well as a creditor. If we took out the money, it's a we come under the debtor. If we deposit the money, we are come under the creditor. If bank puts up the interest, he is called as a creditor. If we withdraw, if he cuts the money in the form of charges, then it's nothing but he is a debtor. So both creditor as well as the debtor. Subsidiary relationship, we are having a trustful relationship. A beneficiary relationship is referred as a subsidiary. We already talked agent as well as the principal. He is a connecting link between the me and between my money. He is a connector between me and my money it is. And special relation, when we talk honor checks, where as soon as you open the account in the bank, it's you are a proud customer of the bank. So bank gives this privilege to the home, to its customer, by giving him the checkbooks. It's a secrecy of your account. Your account will be very secretly, it is been maintained, whoever it may be there. Bank never give up any sort of information to any of the person except you itself, because you are the customer of your account. So banks keeps a very strong secrecy related to this. Any sort of action plan, if you take it also to know about the account, then also bank is not going to help you in this. Bank is also only going to give the information to only that particular person who is having the account here. So these all related to the functions of the bank and relationship between the bankers as well as the customers. Our next topic, it's about the services offered by the banks. Okay, so here some of the services are being offered by the bank due to the which one? Due to the, as we studied, the relationship between the bankers as well as the customer. So general as well as the special relationship. Here some of the services offered by the bank as soon you become the customer of the bank. Okay, so let's enter into the bank, because let us think that we have opened the bank and bank is ready to give us the different services. Okay, so the first service is being given by the bank is what? It's a credit card. It is that this credit card, and there is one more called as a debit card. Both are different. Okay, both are different. Casually, soon as you open the account, present day the service given by the bank is what? It's a debit card. This debit card has made us very easy. Earlier days we used to stand in a queue to deposit the money and even to withdraw the money. Today there is no need. There is an ATM machine where we have to use our card called as a debit card. If this card is being used, this card is nothing but which helps us. This card helps us to even to deposit the money and even to the withdraw the money. Okay, so as you open it, but this card which is here called as a credit card. Credit card is totally different compared to the debit card. Credit card is been given on the basis of your transactions. Credit card is been given on the basis of the way you show your transaction in the bank. Okay, you make or you bring the confidence of the bank, that, and bank also feels that yes, this person can be given some sort of advance money for the usage. So by taking the credit card, if you are having zero balance in your account, if you are having zero balance also in your account, and if you are having the credit card with you, right, you can use that credit card for the purchasing purposes. Purchasing, right, for the purchasing purpose. Every bank has its own limitation. and every bank give this limitation on the basis of which one, on the basis of customer, the way his transaction is being there. So you can use this credit card whenever there is a necessary need of the money or purchase of any of the material. This will go from one account to the another account. With the help of this card, the money will go from one account to the another account. Okay, so easily you can purchase. So this is a very helpful card to those people who are in a business line, or even the casual common man also he can use it, but very cautiously he or she should use this called as a credit card. Personal loan now. The bank will not ask you what you are going to do with this money. It's your, the word itself is what? Personal. It's your personal, right? By taking that money, you may go with the construction of house, purchase a bike, purchase a small geometry box. It's your personal. Bank will not ask you. Just the money will be given on the requirement of you. How much of you go with the for the loan? Personal it is. So it is been allotted to you. Okay. Another side, it's a home and vehicle loan. It is. Some people want to make their own houses. So for the construction of a house, bulk of amount is been required. All the amount can't be arranged at a time. So bank is going to help us in the form of providing us a loan called as a home loan. Even with the same with a vehicle, want to purchase a car, want to purchase a bike, right? Bulk of amount can't be paid. So but car is a requirement of the house, so which makes what it is at. So we go up to the bank, we approach up to the bank, and bank in the name of the vehicle loan he gives to us. So with the help of that loans, even we can construct our houses, and even what we can do, we can go purchase of the our vehicles also. Another one, next one for the, it's a mutual fund cities. Okay, it's a mutual fund. It talks related to the investment of the money on one particular sector. Investment it is. Okay, you have to invest the money, and you have to forget your money for little bit of a long period of a time. For example, 1 to 2 years, maximum 2 years. If you go, you will get a good benefit, you will get a good return of your money. Okay, small amount of investment of the money on the different company. You can invest on the same bank where you have opened the account. We call it as a mutual funds it is. But keep in the mind here, it is not of short period of time, or not it is a money which is every day you are going to withdraw it also. It is a deposition. Every month you have to certain some sort of money which is been fixed by you. You are going to go on deposit for a long period of a time, and at the end of the day you will get a very good returns. Okay, another side. And even this you easily watch up regarding the mutual funds, even in the whenever you are watching the televisions, right? In between the televisions ads comes about the mutual funds. Another side, it's about the business loan. It's a business loan. Varieties of businesses are with there, right? What type of business you want to open, that is left on you. But to run that, how much of money is been required, that will be given in the form of which one? In the form of the business loans will be given to you. Safe deposit lockers, already we studied, right? No need to be worried about your money once you chosen the safe deposit locker. No need to be worried. Today you are at the age of 20, after when you reach up to the age of 50, if you reach up to there, and then also you will get the same things which are being kept in the lockers. It's a debit card already. It's a trust services. So we reach up to the where in the retail. If we talk about in the street, if we go to the way to the retail shop, we go to the retail shop. It's because we are having a trust on him. All the materials what we purchase, he gives us a good quality of product, keeping that trust. In the same way, bank also what he does, he works on the word called as a trust. Right? This is the reason we reach up to the bank. And next one is what? Signature guarantee. It is very important of the service offered by the bank. When you open an account, there is a requirement of signature. That day when thumb was being used. right? For the withdrawal, payment, any of the actions in the bank. But today, signature plays a very important role. Your signature should be matched. It should be matched. If your signature is not matched, then being you are the account owner, then also bank will not give you the money. Why? It's because your signature is not matched. So always remember the signature what you do while opening of your account. So these all things are related, which are related to the service offered by the home by the banks. In our next, we are let us come with the which one with the different types of accounts and different types of banks also. Different types of banks and different types of banks account, and with the small about the postal department of India, right? So let us meet in our next session, and as usual, as I say at the last, don't forget to subscribe, like as well as comment. Thank you.